Rejoice and be glad. Your reward will be great in heaven.
The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A proclamation from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, O Lord.
When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain. After he had sat down, his disciples came to him, and he began to teach them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the land. And blessed are they who hunger and thirst for righteousness, they will be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the clean of heart, they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, they will be called children of God. Blessed are they who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness. Theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So blessed are you when they insult you and persecute you, and they utter every kind of evil against you falsely because of me. Rejoice, be glad, for your reward will be great in heaven." The Gospel of our salvation.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
As I announced in the beginning of the Mass, I said we are going to be taught, which means they call this doctrine, doctrina, which means we cannot discover it by our own minds. No matter how we analyze, no matter how we scrutinize, no matter how we search and search what has been known as the wisdom. Ay, sorry po. Apat po kayo dito. Please come forward. Yes, please. Sit down. Those who are there, you want to have a seat? One, Mesilia po. Sige na. Promise, di ko itatawagin. Sige na. Sayang naman. Dito po. Come and sit. No problem. Ayaw nyo? Promise, ito lang tatawagin ko. There are 3 more seats. Sayang naman. This doctrine, we can never discover on our own. Because, as it is said here in the second reading, it's a different wisdom. God chose the lowly. God chose the weak. God chose those who count for nothing. Why? To shame the wise. To reduce to nothing those who are something. It is He, the wisdom of God. Ang knowledge is something you study and know. Wisdom is a teaching you have listened to, you have believed, and you practice. And when you practice the teaching that is a knowledge taught by God Himself, wisdom means you would live well. Ang mabuting salita ng Diyos, magiging mabuting buhay mo, magiging mabuting asal mo. And when you are mabuting tao, naku po, ibang klase po. It is a different kind of life you will experience. It is not stressful if you are a mabuting tao. It is never with lots of anxieties if mabuti po ang inyong kaisipan at nagpaturo tayo sa Diyos. Now, what we were given has, what we were given has a particular, let's call it first, literary genre, a different form of speaking. Since the second commandment given to Moses by God is, thou shalt not use the name of God in vain. And so these Jews, when they speak, they never use the name of God, so that they cannot say it in vain. So they skip, they try to hide, they try not to mention the name Yahweh or God. And so this form of speech is, ganito yan, blessed are the poor in spirit, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. Talaga? Blessed are the poor in spirit. Who blesses the poor in spirit? It's not sin, di ba? Blessed are the poor in spirit. Obvious, by God. Blessed are the poor of spirit. They are blessed by God. Take away God. Or in our normal form, God blesses the poor in spirit. God blesses those who mourn. God blesses those who are meek and lowly. And God blesses those who seek, who hunger for holiness. Himayin natin ng konti itong apat na to. Bakit mapalad? Yun ang ibig po sabihin ng blessed eh. Mapalad. Bakit mapalad? Ang isang tao na aba. Aba. Alam niyo yung ibig sabihin ng aba? Mababa, aba. Ang damdamin. Kaya nga sabi poor in spirit, meek and lowly. Mababa ang loob. Bakit mapalad ang taon to? At dahil ang Diyos ang nagpapapala, bakit pinagpapala ng Diyos? Ang aba, ang nalulungkot, mourning, ang mababa, mapagkumbaba ang loob, at ang hinahanap lamang ay ang nasasaayon sa kabanalan, nasasaayon sa kagustuhan, nasasaayon sa kalooban ng Diyos. Yun ang kabanalan yung kanyang gusto. Bakit itong taon to ay pinagpala ng Diyos? Kasi ang gantimpala ay kalangitan kasama niya. O sige, trabaho kayo. Maging corporate CEO kayo. Hanggang kayo magkaroon ng atake sa puso, sa hirap. Daming mga tao na pasaway, di ba? No? Alam niyo ba, ang problema hindi trabaho Problema tao O sige, the higher you go in this world, ang dami mong problema. Ako naawa ako kay BBM Tignan niyo, ang dami siyang mga bagong mga secretary. Diba? Inappoint niya si Babe Singson sa ICI, umalis. O, inappoint niya yung ewan ko, taga SGB ata, umalis yung babae. O, paano? Ano magagawa ko dyan? Mahirap ang tao, ah. Kasi gusto maging sikat eh. Gusto maging nasa taas ng tao eh. Magpasukob ka sa Diyos. Payagan mo ang Diyos ang nasa taas. Ay nako. Sabi dito, ang reward mo, theirs is the kingdom of heaven. God, they will be comforted by God. God will make you satisfied. God will make you, sabi niya, blessed are those who are lowly. God will call them His own. If you seek the kalooban ng Diyos, iba ang gantimpala mo sa Diyos. So itong tungkol sa pagiging aba, mapagpagumbaba, itong there's nothing that will satisfy you here on earth. Nothing. So you don't have to work for it. Because anyway, it will not satisfy you in the end. If you have this mindset, mentality, this is called the way to love God. Ito yung paraan to love God. That's the way to love God. Make Him number one. And you know what? Make Him even the only one. There's not even a number two. May kilala ko, 4 ang asawa. Pero sabi niya, isa lang daw kanyang mistress. Ha? 4 ang asawa mo ah. 4 yung kanyang kalaguyo. Sabi niya, hindi, isa lang mistress ko. Miss 2, Miss 3, Miss 4. O, di ba? Iba-iba numero. Imagine, paghahanapan mo ng bahayan, pakakainin mo lahat ng anak mo dyan. Talaga, gusto mo ganon? Dahil lang, no? Gusto mo ang kaligayahan sa katawan mo ba? Or I don't know what. Pero pag kalooban ng Diyos, you shall not have a divorce. Because what God has put together, let no man put asunder. Alam nyo, implementing guidelines itong 4 na to. Gusto mo matutong mahalin ng Diyos ng tunay? Be lowly. Be poor in spirit. Seek His holiness. Ang pangalawa, ibang implementing guidelines to. When you say, blessed are the merciful, di ibig sabihin, yung mga tao na blessed ay yung marunong maging maawain, di ba? Merciful eh. So, sino ka lang kaawaan? Ang Diyos? Kailangan mo ng Diyos ng awa? Sino kaawaan nila dyan? Ang kapwa. O, di ba? Blessed are the peacemakers. Sino ka lang itinataguyod ang connectivity, peace, kapayapaan? Sino? Diyos? Kapwa. Sino yung they seek what is just, even if they will be persecuted? Kaninong justice ang hinahanap nila? Kapwa. Katarungan ng mga maliliit na walang boses sa lipunan. Ito, implementing guideline ng love your neighbor. Kasi, ganito nangyari dyan. Other than this literary genre, si Matthew, kinumpare niya si Jesus with the greatest prophet of the Israelites, called Moses. Repeat after me. Moses. 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 Yan. That, up to now, for the Jews, is the prophet. Moses. And God told Moses, go up the mountain. Ano pangalan ng bundok? Makiling, Pulag, ano ba? Moriah. Hindi. Sinai. Si Abraham sa Moriah. Magbasa naman tayo ng Bible. Sinai. At when he went up to the Mount Sinai on the third day, God gave him the 10 commandments. 10. And these are, no, you shall have no other God but me. Second, you shall not use my name in vain. You shall honor the Sabbath day. You shall honor and love your mother and father. Thou shalt not, EJK, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not, ang bilis yun mag-steal. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Tapos, thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. And the ninth is the same as the sixth. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's wife. And the 10th is the same as the 7th. Thou shalt not covet your neighbor's goods. Apat lang naman yun eh. Pag ingatan mo ang katawan at buhay ng kapwa mo, asikasuhin mo ang kanyang dignidad. Huwag kang magiging lustful at gamitin mo ang kanyang dignidad, ang kanyang parang honor for your sake. Ingatan mo ang kanyang ari-arian, pag-ingatan mo ang kanyang magandang pangalan. Alam niyo yung mga chismosa dito, you will go against the 8th commandment. Kasi you tell people that do not need to know. Pinagchichismisan niyo kung sino-sino, mga artista dyan. Kailangan niyo ba malaman kung sino ang bagong asawa ng bagong artista? There's no need. Bakit? Wala kayong pakialam doon. Do you know really? Is it really true? Pinuputakti lang yun siguro kasi may naiinggit, di ba? Implementing guidelines ito. Are you merciful? Talaga bang mahal mo ang iyong kapwa? Are you not only merciful, clean of heart? No? So, do you seek for their justice? Are you a peacemaker? Ang ganda ng mga gantimpala. Those who are pure of heart, they shall see God. Those who are peacemakers, they will be called children of God. Ituturing sila ng Diyos, kanyang anak. Magpapakilala ang Diyos at magpapakita sa dalisay ang puso. Kasi yung 10 Commandments, pinasummarize kay Jesus yan. Sabi, Lord, what is the greatest commandment? Sabi niya, love God with all your heart. And there is a second, sabi niya, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Si Jesus, pumunta ng bundok. He went up this mountain. When he saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and his disciples gathered around him. And he began to teach them, saying, ayun, kung si Moises, the greatest of the Jews, gave you 10 commandments, I, the Son of God, I am not Moses. Ako mismo ay anak ng Diyos. Ako'y Diyos. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, you want to love God? First 4. You want to love your neighbor? Next 4. Pero very clear. Malinaw. Ika nga, measurable. Do you love your neighbor? Yes, Father. Paano? Are you a peacemaker? Are you clean of heart? Are you merciful? Pinaglalaban mo ba ang kanilang rights? Kung sila'y hindi makapaglaban? Then you love your neighbor. Alam mo, mahal mo ba ang Diyos? Ikaw ba'y aba? Sa Diyos, ikaw ay nakadepende. So brothers and sisters, gusto nyo talaga maging mapalad? Gawin natin ang 8 Beatitudes. Implementing guidelines of the 10. And of the summary of love God, love your neighbor. Ito pa ang last sa inyo po. Sabi dito sa first reading, seek the Lord. Observe His law. Seek justice. Seek humility. O, di ba? Itong sinabi kay Zephaniah as a prophecy. Inulit ni Jesus in His own way. Kasi tinuturo sa atin, huwag niyong isipin, mindset ng mundo, makamundo. Pagalingan, pagiging matapang, makapangyarihan, yung mas mataas ang boses, mas boss. Kaya nga boses eh. Pag malakas ang boses, siya nagiging boss. Hindi yon. That's the way of the world. And in second reading, he says, no. God chose the foolish to shame those people. Because in the end, pag tayo'y pagpapalain ng Diyos at di natin gagawin ang nasa sang-ayon sa isip ng makamundong mga tao sa mundong ito, ang tawag sa atin mapalad, ang tawag sa kanila sawimpalad. Bakit? They have nothing for heaven. They never worked in a way. They never tried to be already sakop. Hindi ng langit ng Diyos. Ikaw ba'y sakop ng Diyos? Ikaw ba'y pamilya ng Diyos? Ikaw ba'y kabahagi na ng Diyos? Mahalin mo siya ng totoo. Sa Kanya ka magdepende. At ang kapwa mo, pag-ingatan mo. Kaawaan mo. Gustuhin mo palagi ang mapayapa at magandang relasyon. Huwag mong pagnanasaan. Sabi rin dito responsorial psalm. The Lord sets captives free, gives food to the hungry, secures justice for the oppressed. He gives sight to the blind, raises up those who are bowed down, loves the just. He protects the strangers. He sustains the widow. But the way of the wicked, He thwarts. Marami tayo gustong idasal ngayong araw to. Meron ba kayong hiling sa Diyos? May suggestion po ako, simple lang. Sabihin natin sa Diyos, bigyan ko sana ng importansya ang pagtuturo mo. Yung sinasabi mong totoo kasi panghabang buhay. Kasi ang gantimpala ay kalangitan at paraiso. Pero Panginoon, pangalawa, sa aking kapwa, sa pagtuturo mo, gawin mo akong makagaya sa iyo. Who sets the oppressed free, opens the eyes of the blind. Sana maging kahalintulad ako sa iyo. Kasi if we are like God, that's what He said, let us make man into our image, in the likeness of ourselves. Let us create him. We will fulfill why we were born. Bakit tayo binuhay ng Diyos para sa mundong ito? Mas maraming tao magpapakilala sa Diyos. Hindi siya nakikita na karamihan. Hindi nila tinatanggap ang kanyang turo. Pero tayo, dito sa Greenbelt na to, kayong lahat po, kung tayong lahat ay susunod sa pagtuturo ng Diyos, hindi akin ginagamit ko na salita niya. Nako, makikilala siya. Malalaman ng ibang tao, may Diyos nga. Bakit? Maka-Diyos. Makatao. Maka-Diyos. Makatao. Pwede ba this week maging maka-Diyos? Makatao tayo? I